You know what? Most urban gardeners believe that growing massive sweet potatoes requires a giant backyard and hundreds of pounds of heavy, expensive soil. But let me tell you a secret today. Buying heavy dirt for your apartment balcony is not just exhausting, it is completely unnecessary. Instead of hauling dirt, look at this simple recycled plastic bin. It costs exactly $0, weighs almost nothing, and requires zero daily watering. When I lift this lid, prepare to be shocked. Look at these massive, gorgeous sweet potatoes suspended perfectly in the air and water. This is the incredible Kratky hydroponic method. It creates an absolute paradox where root crops thrive beautifully without touching a single grain of dirt. In traditional soil gardening, sweet potatoes fight through heavy, compacted dirt to expand. That burns a massive amount of the plant's energy every day. But here in our simple water system, there is zero physical resistance. The tubers expand freely, directing 100% of their energy into growth. This lazy $0 setup can literally produce up to 50 pounds of delicious sweet potatoes right in the corner of your small city balcony. And here is the best part, my friends. Before you even harvest the main tubers, the vine explodes with incredibly nutritious, edible green leaves. The absolute secret to making this work is something called the air gap. It is a dark, humid space between the lid and the water. Inside this magical dark zone, the sweet potato develops two entirely different sets of root systems, working together in perfect, beautiful biological harmony. First, we have the long, delicate water roots. They dive deep into the liquid nutrient pool below to drink continuously without ever drying out. Second, we have the specialized air roots hanging above. They breathe pure oxygen from the empty space, completely preventing the plant from drowning or rotting. You might be wondering how to start this $0 factory. Believe it or not, it all begins with one single organic potato from your local supermarket. Are you ready to stop buying dirt and start growing? In the next step, I will show you exactly how to wake up that supermarket potato. To begin our $0 journey, you need a healthy, organic sweet potato, 3 ordinary wooden toothpicks, and a simple glass jar filled with clean water. Right now, this potato is completely dormant, sleeping on the supermarket shelf. We need to wake up its survival instincts using just moisture and warmth. Carefully insert the toothpicks around the middle. This creates a sturdy support system, allowing the bottom half to submerge while keeping the top completely dry. Place it into the jar. The water acts as an alarm clock for the tuber, signaling that spring has arrived and it is time to grow. Now, place this jar on a sunny windowsill. After just 1 week, you will witness a magical botanical awakening happening right beneath the water's surface. Tiny white root nodes begin to push through the purple skin. These are seeking nutrients and moisture, establishing the foundation for our future massive harvest. By day 14, the real magic happens. Small purple and green shoots burst from the top half. In the gardening world, we call these precious sprout slips. Each of these tiny slips is a perfect genetic clone of the mother potato. And astonishingly, one single potato can produce up to 20 healthy slips. This means your single $1 investment at the grocery store has just magically multiplied into 20 individual plants, completely eliminating the need to buy expensive seeds. After about 4 weeks, the slips will grow 6 to 8 inches tall, sprouting beautiful, vibrant green leaves. They are finally strong enough to be separated. Gently twist and snap each slip right off the main potato. Do not worry, this does not hurt the plant at all. It encourages more growth. Now, take these separated slips and place their stems directly into a shallow cup of fresh water. They need to develop their own independent root system. Sweet potatoes are absolute survivors. Within just 3 to 5 days, you will see aggressive white roots exploding from the bottom of every single slip. Look at this perfect, robust root system. We have successfully transformed a dormant grocery item into a powerful, ready-to-plant hydroponic seedling, completely for free. Now that we have our powerful baby plants, it is time to build their permanent home. Are you ready to construct the ultimate Kratky urban factory? Before we build our $0 hydroponic factory, you must understand the brilliant science behind it. Why doesn't the sweet potato simply rot in stagnant water? The answer lies in a revolutionary concept discovered by researchers. It completely eliminates the need for expensive electric air pumps or complex mechanical circulation systems. Most beginners make a fatal mistake. They fill their containers all the way to the top, drowning the delicate plant stems and suffocating the roots. You see, just like us, plant roots desperately need to breathe pure oxygen. Without it, they quickly develop terrible bacterial rot and die within days. Imagine tiny plant roots wearing miniature scuba diving gear. In completely flooded soil, they quickly run out of air and perish in the muddy depths. But in our brilliant $0 setup, we intentionally leave a permanent, humid empty space between the protective lid and the liquid nutrient pool below. This magical dark zone is called the air gap. It acts as a permanent, high-humidity breathing chamber for the upper half of the root system. While the long, smooth-bottom roots dive deep to drink continuously, the fuzzy upper roots stay comfortably suspended in the air, breathing oxygen 24/7. Now that you understand this biological masterpiece, let us grab an ordinary, cheap plastic storage tote. A 12-gallon size is absolutely perfect for massive yields. First, we must modify the plastic lid. Using a simple hole saw or a sharp utility knife, carefully cut out perfectly round 3-inch circular openings. These precise openings will securely hold our recycled plastic cups. Remember to space them at least 10 inches apart to give those giant leaves room. Next, take an ordinary plastic drinking cup and cut several vertical slits around the bottom and sides. This allows the explosive roots to escape freely. Here is another absolute golden rule of hydroponics. Sweet potato tubers demand total, pitch-black darkness to swell up properly. Algae is our worst enemy here. If your storage tote is transparent, you must block out the sun completely. Simply wrap it in cheap aluminum foil or spray paint the exterior black. Our dark, mysterious underground chamber is finally complete. But what exactly do we feed these hungry slips to guarantee a massive 50-pound tuber explosion? The biggest mistake urban gardeners make is feeding their sweet potatoes standard leafy green fertilizer. That is packed with nitrogen, which completely ruins your harvest. If you give them too much nitrogen, you will get an absolute jungle of beautiful green leaves on top, but absolutely nothing underneath the lid. To trigger massive tuber expansion, we need a special formula. We must strictly lower the nitrogen and heavily boost the phosphorus and potassium levels. You can buy expensive commercial hydroponic nutrients, but I will show you a secret $0 recipe using simple household waste like banana peels and wood ash. Dried banana peels are an absolute powerhouse of potassium. This vital element controls the water movement inside the plant, directly swelling up those heavy tubers. Meanwhile, pure wood ash from your fireplace provides a massive hit of phosphorus. This magical mineral is the ultimate trigger for explosive root system development. Without these two crucial elements, the hungry roots will literally go on strike. They need that liquid gold to start building up dense carbohydrate storage. Simply steep these natural ingredients in a large bucket of clean water for about 3 days. This creates a powerful, organic compost tea rich in minerals. Before adding it to our system, always strain the liquid carefully. In a passive hydroponic setup, floating organic debris can quickly cause unwanted bacterial rot. Now, pour this golden liquid directly into your foil-wrapped tote. But remember the golden rule, only fill it up to the bottom of the plastic cups. When you first plant the tiny slips, the nutrient water must gently touch the very bottom of the net cup to encourage initial root growth. Carefully lower your beautiful, fully rooted slip into the cup. You can use a handful of clay pebbles or clean gravel to keep it perfectly upright. The moment those aggressive white roots touch the mineral-rich liquid gold, a massive biological engine switches on. The plant instantly begins absorbing those essential nutrients. From this exact moment, you literally do absolutely nothing but watch. The Kratky method takes over, and the explosive vegetative growth phase officially begins today. Our $0 factory is now fully operational. Are you ready to see what happens when the sweet potato vines completely take over this urban balcony? Welcome to day 30. If you followed the exact nutrient recipe, your balcony should now be completely overwhelmed by a magnificent jungle of sweet potato vines. These plants are incredibly aggressive growers. In just a few short weeks, they can produce vines stretching over 10 feet long, covering absolutely everything around them. However, this explosive growth creates a massive problem for urban gardeners. We simply do not have enough horizontal floor space for them to crawl around freely. If left untrained, the vines will choke your other balcony plants and block all the sunlight. We must cleverly redirect this incredible biological energy upwards. The solution is a simple, $0 vertical trellis. You can use old bamboo sticks, recycled wooden poles, or even some cheap string tied to your balcony ceiling. By training the vines to climb vertically, you instantly save 90% of your valuable floor space while maximizing their daily exposure to the bright sun. Watch closely as the delicate tendrils wrap tightly around the bamboo supports. They are natural climbers, eagerly reaching for the sky to absorb more vital solar energy. Now, prepare yourself for the greatest hidden secret of growing sweet potatoes. Long before the tubers are ready, you get a completely free, continuous harvest of greens. Unlike regular potatoes, sweet potato leaves are 100% edible and absolutely delicious. They are packed with essential iron, vitamins, and powerful antioxidants for your body. You can safely harvest these tender young leaves every single week. Just gently snip the tips off the longest vines using a clean pair of gardening scissors. This pruning process is actually a brilliant botanical trick. When you cut the top vines, the plant panics and immediately redirects all its energy back down. Instead of wasting energy growing endless leaves, the plant focuses on swelling the underground tubers. It is like sending those roots to a heavy weightlifting gym. You get a massive basket of fresh, nutritious greens for tonight's dinner, completely for free, while simultaneously forcing the underground tubers to grow incredibly huge. Underneath the lid, the air gap is now a dense, humid jungle of fuzzy white roots. They are breathing heavily and working overtime to build carbohydrates. We have mastered the vine explosion above ground. But what exactly is happening in the dark depths below? Get ready to witness the real underground alchemy. Welcome to day 60. The vines have finally stopped their aggressive crawling. Now, the real magic is happening completely out of sight, deep underground. If we peek into the dark air gap, the white roots have formed a thick vortex. And nestled safely inside are massive, swelling red tubers. But how exactly does a plant create these incredibly heavy potatoes out of thin air and water? The answer is a brilliant botanical process called translocation. It starts at the very top. Those massive green leaves on your balcony are acting as highly efficient biological solar panels, capturing intense sunlight daily. Using the pure energy from the sun, the leaves manufacture sweet liquid glucose. This sugary sap is the absolute lifeblood of the entire sweet potato plant. Imagine millions of microscopic delivery trucks loaded with sweet sugar, driving straight down the main green stem, heading directly towards the dark underground root system. Once the sugar reaches the bottom, the specialized storage roots immediately convert that sweet liquid into dense, heavy starch. That is exactly how a potato grows. Every single day, as the sun shines above, these incredible underground storage tanks inflate, swelling larger and larger as they pack away all that precious energy. During this critical swelling phase, the plant becomes incredibly thirsty. You will quickly notice the water level in your plastic tote dropping much faster than before. This dropping water level is actually perfect. It naturally increases the size of the humid air gap, allowing even more fuzzy air roots to breathe safely. However, you must be extremely careful when adding fresh nutrient water. The absolute #1 killer of Kratky sweet potatoes is accidentally drowning these breathing roots. Never fill the container back to the top. If you completely submerge the established air roots, they will quickly suffocate, turn brown, and begin to rot. Instead, only refill the bottom third of the container. Just give the long, smooth water roots enough liquid gold to keep drinking and expanding safely without drowning. This careful balance maintains the perfect biological harmony. The bottom roots stay hydrated, while the upper roots continue breathing pure oxygen to support the massive tubers. Now, we simply need to wait a few more weeks. But watch out, because some unexpected challenges are about to hit our peaceful urban balcony farm. Around day 70, you might open the lid in panic. You will see a thick, fuzzy white substance completely covering the top of your root system. Do not throw it away. This is not harmful mold. These are highly specialized microscopic air roots designed specifically to absorb massive amounts of oxygen. This incredible fuzzy texture increases the surface area by over 300%, creating a hyper-efficient biological lung for your growing sweet potatoes. However, if you ever see green slime inside your container, you have a serious problem. That means your aluminum foil shield has a light leak. That green slime is aggressive algae. It rapidly steals all the essential phosphorus and potassium, completely starving your underground tubers and ruining the harvest. Instantly seal any cracks with thick dark tape. Remember the golden rule: the root chamber must remain as pitch black as a deep underground cave. Now, look closely at the underside of your lush green leaves. Urban balconies are notorious hotspots for tiny sap-sucking villains known as green aphids. These greedy little pests act like miniature vampires. They drill into the leaf veins and drain the precious liquid sugar before it reaches your potatoes. Never use toxic chemical sprays near your food. Instead, mix a simple $0 organic weapon using just clean water and a few drops of dish soap. Even better, introduce natural predators. Releasing just a few hungry ladybugs acts like deploying an elite, highly trained tactical team to eliminate the aphid invasion. Simply spray the organic soapy mixture directly onto the affected leaves at sunset. The soft-bodied aphids will literally dry up and disappear overnight. The final challenge is extreme summer heat. When the afternoon sun blasts your black plastic bin, the internal water temperature can skyrocket to dangerous levels. If the liquid nutrient pool gets too hot, the dissolved oxygen completely vanishes. The bottom roots will literally cook, causing a devastating and immediate collapse. To fix this quickly, simply place a piece of white cardboard or a light-colored towel directly in front of the bin. White perfectly reflects solar radiation. With the pests defeated and the temperature strictly controlled, your $0 factory is completely secure. Now, the final countdown to the giant harvest begins. Welcome to day 90. The troublesome summer heat is gone, the pests are defeated, and our sweet potato plants are entering their final, most aggressive swelling phase. At this crucial moment, the plant completely stops growing new leaves. It violently redirects 100% of its remaining energy straight down into the tubers. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the thick red skin stretching. These biological storage tanks are packing in heavy carbohydrates at an astonishing daily rate. Inside the dark plastic bin, it is getting incredibly crowded. The massive tubers are literally fighting for space, squeezing against each other like passengers on a packed train. Because they are growing so massive, they drink up the last drops of the golden liquid. The water level in your tote will drop to almost zero. But here is a shocking expert secret: do not refill it. Let the water dry up completely. This intentional stress signals the plant that autumn has arrived. When the water disappears, the plant panics slightly. It rushes to finalize the tuber growth, hardening the protective outer skin to ensure they survive the coming winter. By day 110, the tubers grow so incredibly huge that they literally break the plastic net cups. Just look at this raw, unstoppable botanical power. Above ground, you will notice the beautiful green leaves slowly turning yellow and dying back. Do not worry at all. This is exactly what we want to see. Those yellow leaves mean the biological solar panels have finished their job. They are shutting down and draining their last drops of sugar into the underground vault. Every single yellow leaf adds another heavy ounce to our harvest. It is like watching a magical slot machine rapidly counting up to our 50-pound jackpot. Finally, day 120 arrives. The vines are completely withered, the water is gone, and the heavy plastic tote is bulging at the sides. The moment of truth is here. When I touch this lid, it feels incredibly heavy, being pushed up from below by the sheer mass of the potatoes. We started with absolutely nothing but an empty plastic box, some tap water, and a single grocery store slip. Have we actually achieved the impossible urban harvest? Grab your gloves, my friends. It is time to crack open this $0 underground vault and witness the most spectacular sweet potato harvest you have ever seen. Are you ready? I am grabbing the thick main stem. We have to pull straight up with a lot of force to dislodge this monster. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it is completely stuck. The massive sweet potato tubers are wedged so tightly against the plastic sides of the container. Underneath the lid, the giant red potatoes are acting like biological anchors. They have molded perfectly to the square shape of our $0 urban factory. 1, 2, 3, heave. Listen to that incredible cracking sound as the root mass finally breaks free from the bottom of the plastic storage tote. Sweet mother of agriculture, just look at this absolute botanical masterpiece. It is a beautiful cascading waterfall of pristine white roots and gigantic, glowing red sweet potatoes. This single $1 grocery store slip has magically transformed into a heavy, dense cluster of biological gold. And best of all, there is absolutely no dirt. Because they grew suspended in clean humid air, the skins are perfectly smooth, vibrant, and completely free from any soil-borne diseases or ugly insect damage. Let us carefully lay this magnificent beast down on the wooden table. We need to snip away the fuzzy air roots to reveal the true harvest. Using my clean gardening scissors, I am easily cutting through the thick white root matrix. Every single snip reveals another massive, flawless tuber hidden deep inside. Just look at the incredible size of this single potato. It is easily the size of a professional American football, and it feels incredibly heavy. When we compare our original small supermarket potato to this Kratky monster, the difference is absolutely shocking. This is the ultimate power of targeted hydroponic nutrition. But we need undeniable scientific proof of our urban farming success. Let us carefully load all of these gorgeous tubers onto an old-fashioned mechanical weighing scale. Watch the heavy metal needle spin. 10, 20, 30. It is flying past 40 pounds and steadily climbing higher. This is truly an unbelievable moment. Boom! The needle firmly locks in at exactly 50 pounds of premium, organic sweet potatoes, all grown in a tiny corner of a city balcony. We have successfully achieved the impossible. Our $0 plastic bin has produced a massive 50-pound jackpot, proving that you never need to buy heavy dirt again. Let us look at the final math today. We invested absolutely $0 in heavy dirt, expensive commercial fertilizers, or complicated electric water pump systems. In return, we harvested 50 pounds of premium, organic sweet potatoes, plus an incredibly continuous free supply of nutritious green leaves for the entire summer. If you bought all this beautiful organic produce at a fancy modern supermarket, it would easily cost you well over $150. The brilliant Kratky hydroponic method proves that you do not need a massive traditional backyard or backbreaking physical labor to achieve true urban food independence. By simply mastering the biological magic of the humid underground air gap, you allow the incredible dual root system to breathe and drink perfectly simultaneously. And by brewing your own powerful liquid gold from simple banana peels and wood ash, you naturally force the plant to swell those giant underground tubers. So, if you live in a cramped city apartment with just a tiny sunny balcony, do not ever think that farming is impossible for you. All you need is a recycled plastic storage tote, a single grocery store potato, and the courage to trust in the power of botanical science. These beautiful homegrown sweet potatoes are incredibly dense, packed with vital nutrients, and taste absolutely phenomenal when baked fresh right out of your own balcony garden. There is simply nothing more deeply satisfying than feeding your family with healthy, $0 organic food that you grew entirely with your own two hands. If you enjoyed this urban farming secret, please hit that subscribe button right now. We have so many more $0 gardening hacks to share together. Do not forget to leave a like and comment below with your city name. I would absolutely love to see where our global garden is growing. Please share this video with a friend who thinks they cannot grow food in an apartment. Let us inspire a worldwide urban hydroponic revolution today. Thank you so much for joining me on the balcony today. Keep experimenting, keep planting, and never stop marveling at the incredible magic of nature. Until next time, this is your old friend Joe, wishing you massive organic harvests and incredibly happy urban gardening. Goodbye, and see you very soon.